اليوم محمود الصلابي. This is Libya المستقبل from Benghazi. On Sunday, the Libyan Prime Minister Fathi Bashagha and his accompanying delegation visited Giza Marine area and Ceuta. Bashagha listened to remarks of the mayor of the municipality and a number of engineers about damage suffered by buildings during military operations, where the mayor assured Bashagha that no government has taken any concrete steps since that time to start maintenance operations. He called for a necessity of coordinating with the municipality to actually start rebuilding so that citizens can return to their properties. The Ministry of Oil announced that resumption of production in suspended fields will be during these days after members of the Committee to Address Oil Closures confirmed all information and details they reached during their meeting with the Minister of Oil and Gas, محمود on Sunday, on a response of contacted parties, and said that they are in the process of reaching a final agreement that would put an end to a recurrent crisis of closures in recent times. It is noteworthy that lockdown remediation committee was formed by resolution number 42 of 2022 and is a permanent state of convening in order to solve this crisis that had previously been repeated in previous years, with the ministry, corporation and the entire oil sector persistently making constant assurances that the political situation is wealth and the main source of income of Libya. The board of directors of National Oil Corporation, Mustafa Sanal, called on management of a Cox Oil Operations Company to carry out necessary maintenance operations for oil transmission lines, in addition to diving into technical problems facing the company and finding a quick solution in consultation with competent departments of the corporation. This came during Sanal's meeting on Sunday in Tripoli with the head of operators management committee at a Cox company in the presence of two members of corporation's board of directors. The corporation said that the meeting was devoted to follow-up discussing company's strategy, general activity, problems and obstacles that prevent completion of its work, achievement of some of its objectives and appropriate solutions. The Libyan Investment Authority announced its success in preventing the Tunisian company Cibaplast from seizing its assets in French Republic, coinciding with merits of the case that began in 2014 when a ruling was issued by arbitration chamber in Tunisia against Libyan state of Tunisian company, so that execution a judge issued seizure order in implementation of arbitral ruling. The institution had received a notification of seizure for its assets and refused to implement it by submitting its defense before a Paris court of first instance, and the court decided to reserve the case for judgment, after which it decided to cancel seizures that had been made against it before the court. The Director General of Food and Drug Control Center in charge, Abdullah Muhammad, held a meeting with the Director of Dana Office, accompanied by a Director of Follow-up Office at the center. The meeting dealt with monitoring of goods flow in Libyan markets, especially local factories, their inspection, tracking circulation of food and pharmaceutical commodities in markets, as well as cooperation with the relevant authorities for provisions of control grab inside crossing points and outside the city. That's the news for today from Libyan Mustaqbal. Thanks for watching.